down across the area, even one that fell right in the center of the clubhouse there. Again, a cruise on the scene. Ella Wales is there as well. We'll have an update for you here coming up at 7 o'clock. Just one of the many areas we've seen damage across East Tennessee today. We'll see if the Weather Service sends out a survey crew for tomorrow. I got a feeling they will in that Hardin Valley area to see if that was a tornado. Regardless, there could have been a tornado and or those winds gusting 70, 80, 90 miles per hour in ahead of that line that came through. That's why we had all the power outages. Thankfully, no more active watches or warnings across the area. You'll be able to sleep pretty easily tonight. I did mention there's still that opportunity of a shower or storm along the Tennessee-Kentucky border. We're kind of seeing that now. And this is just a little bit of very spotty light rain activity south of Dandridge and south of the Gatlinburg area. But it's a little warmer up here for today near Jellicoe, right east of I-75. So a noisy one there. 6 strikes of lightning with some heavier rainfall north of White Oak Elementary. It's almost moving parallel to the Tennessee-Kentucky border, which is right there, right through here. So that'll weaken over the next hour or so, and then we're done the rest of the night the way it looks. Partly cloudy sky from downtown Knoxville looking westward. It's humid though. Now that we've had a little bit of sun peek back out across the area, so I know those without power, this is not what you want to see. Sweat cast in the tropical to sticky range. I guess the good news is it does get a little cooler overnight tonight. There'll be some low 60s from the plateau through southwest Virginia, upper 60s down through the valley, including Knoxville and Maryville, 65 in Gatlinburg and 67 in Morristown. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 70s to low 80s, so a little cooler than average. 88's the average high. It'll be a little less humid as well. Again, we're not talking about an October-type cold front that came through, but compared to what we saw last week and have seen over the summer, a little better for tomorrow. Now that changes Wednesday, gets a little warmer, a little more humid, back in the low to mid 80s. Still a little below average, but I'd say heat index values go up a little bit, maybe closer to that 90-degree range by the time we get into Wednesday. Plus, there'll be enough instability that we could see some pop-up showers or storms around as we go into the afternoon. In fact, our heat index forecast showing 91 for Wednesday. So a little bit of a break tomorrow. A little bit higher Wednesday, and the reason why it's lower Thursday is because better rain chances across the area. But back into the weekend, gets a little warmer, a little more humid, so get those outdoor activities done early if possible as they climb close to triple digits by the time we get into the weekend. Let's talk about Wednesday. There's a boundary that's going to be moving back northward across the area, and that's going to be our focal point for these random storms that we'll see on Wednesday. This is lunchtime into the afternoon. Our coverage will start to increase, and then towards evening, I do think the shower and storm chances actually go up even more as we go into the overnight hours. And some of this rainfall can end up being on the heavier side, especially as we get into Thursday. Still a slight chance that some of the storms could have some gusty winds, but I think the bigger impact Wednesday night into Thursday could be locally heavy rainfall that could lead to some isolated flooding, which we'll have to keep an eye on. Thankfully, though, quieter the rest of the night. A partly cloudy sky and 68. Winds a little gusty this evening, but they'll die down once we're past sunset. So I'm not expecting widespread fog. If you kind of live in a sheltered area, there could be, but not expected to be widespread. And then the 7-day forecast for you again. Better chance of rain Wednesday night into Thursday. Some of that could be heavy. Nothing too terribly hot. We're not talking about 90s for highs, thankfully, but it'll still feel like upper 90s when you factor in the humidity for the weekend. All right.